Let's look at this program. This program is also in the lecture notes. This is talking about the 3 different addressing modes. We have 3 of them. One is called literal or immediate. One is direct or absolute. And one is called register indirect or pointer based. So let's look at this. Let's assemble and run. Let's look at the variables. Put this here and this here. Okay, so here is the code. You have it in the lecture notes, just to make it come here. Okay, let's reload and start from the beginning. Okay, so the first instruction is to move 00011H into AX. This 17 is a literal value. It is a decimal value because it doesn't have any suffix, but the hex value is 11. So let's do that. Okay, now 11 is there. And then the next instruction is to move num2, which is 223H. So this is already a hex value. We move it into CX. So it's 23 into CX. And then, okay, so let's explain this. The first instruction, move 17 to AX, that is a literal. We call that literal or direct because literal or immediate, because the literal value is embedded in the instruction. If you remember, it comes with the instruction. That means it is in the R instruction register, RIR, right? IR in that register. So that's why we call it literal or immediate. The next instruction, move num2 to CX. This is called direct or absolute. What does that mean? That means we have 2 direct or absolute addresses. CX is a register. Num2, we have its address. If you look at that, that is 0000F. That is the address for where that value is. So that's why we say it is direct. Okay, let's go to 000F. And you see that is the address, right? And 23 is located there. Once again, that's why we say it is called direct. Okay, so we did that. We did that already. And the next instruction is move 00056H into BX, right? This instruction. Okay, we are doing that. So BX is called a base register. It is used to store, when it is used as a special purpose register, it is used to store addresses. You cannot store memory addresses in AX or CX or DX. You have to store it in BX as an address, as an indirect address. Okay, so we are moving 56H to BX, which means 56 is actually an address, right? Not yet. Okay, not yet. So forget what I said. We are just moving 56 to BX. Okay, let's do that. We already did that, right? Okay. And then we are saying, let's move CX, which has 23, into square brackets BX. And remember, what does BX have? It has 56H. And square brackets means it's not the value. That means inside the square brackets, it's not the value, but the address. So we are moving CX, which is 23, into the address stored in BX. So what is the address stored in BX? 56, which means we are moving the value 23H into the memory address 56. Okay, let's do that. Did we already do that? I think we already did that. So let's go to the address 56. Okay, let's do that and see. Okay, 0056. Okay, so if you go to that address, you can see it stores 23. That's where it is. Okay. Okay, I'm going to just redo this. Move 1, 1, and then move 2, 3, and then move 56 into BX. And remember, the next instruction, once again, is saying move 23 into the address stored in BX. And that's why we call this indirect or register indirect or pointer based, because the value in the register is not a value but an address. So it's indirect. We are looking at the value in the address in BX. Okay, that's why it's called register indirect or pointer based. And then we are done. Okay, that's that. Now let's look at the second program in this addressing modes. This is, once again, we are moving 16H into AX. This is the literal value embedded in the instructions, so it's called literal or immediate. And this is moving between two registers, so it's direct or absolute. And this here, we are moving the value 37H into BX plus 15. BX has the value of 16H. 15 is F, right? And so we are adding them together. That gives you an address, which is 25H. That's the address. We are moving 37H into the address 25H. 25H. So that is called register indirect. Once again, this is an address, right? So the register, the value inside this, we are using the value in BX and to do a calculation by adding 15 to it to get a new address. Let's assemble and run. Once again, I'm going to reload. Okay, so first we move 16H into AX, and then we move that 16 into BX. And then we add 15, which is 0F, to the value in BX, which is 16. Right? That would give you a 25H. And so now this instruction is to move 37H into 25H. Let's see. Let's go to 25H. And you can see in that address, it has the value of 37. Okay, so that's how these three addressing modes work. I think that's it.